What's going on, Battle Pirates? I caught up on my repairs, and the dredges are out and about, and there's lots to go for. So I think I might go out there and try to jump on some for a bit. Um, so anyway, wish me luck.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
All right, so here's the deal. It seems like a lot of the 50s are what people are going after right now. So I kind of feel like I should be trying to get out there and jump on some of those, quite honestly. And I do have my cutthroat crew here, which I'm going to hold on to. Let's see what else I got going on here. I might go ahead and move that guy. All right, let's go back down to my cutthroat crew real quick. Oh, hold on. Let me stay up here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. If you guys might notice, I got R10 health strikes now. I'm very, very, very happy about that. So, let's see, got my couple of guys up there. Let's find my, all right. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use that fleet and that fleet. This one right here, I'm probably just going to go ahead and put my other boats in here. Boom, boom, boom. That way, when I get ready to go out and hit a 60, I'll just re-up that crew right there. So anyway, let me go ahead and get these two fleets out. Wow, look at all the open cargo. All right, locator. I guess first I'm just going to find relay, see what's up here by my relay tower. I don't see any 50s there, but let's go ahead and dredge fleets. Look at them all. I love that. I think that is sweet. You know, it's funny. I really am shocked at how dramatic the impact seems to have been with this supposed glitch repair fix. It just seems like, I guess, with the super coiners, not all of them were as super coiner as we may have previously been led to believe. And it's just very surprising to me. So it's like all of this uranium people have been getting for retrofits and this, that, and the other. I'm just shocked, quite honestly. So I think it's that particular side of the game, maybe because I'm such a public figure, you know, inside this little community. People know that I have relationships with folks at Kixeye, and they, you know, I guess they just recognize, you know, that I'm not somebody that they should be sharing their cheats with, you know. So, but it's cool. I'm actually quite happy about the whole thing. And but it's just apparently I've just been oblivious. I really had no idea that it was so commonplace, and and I don't know. Maybe it's still not as commonplace as what some folks might think I'm suggesting. I really don't know. I'm really just happy that it's fixed, but um, I'm just very happy that there's like so much uranium still left on the map. You know, it's nowhere near as competitive out here to get this stuff as it was. People are going for the 50s. The 50s can be done relatively cheaply. The 60s do cost. So maybe that's why there's still so many of them sitting on the map. But it's all good. I mean, at least now we're going to get some realistic direction in the game is what I'm expecting. Because the game's been a mess. I mean, let's be honest. The game has been a mess. It's been going in the wrong direction for a long time, so I think that might be what's driving this, is they actually need some good, accurate data to figure out the best direction to be moving. And so I'm really thrilled. I really am. Actually, let me just go up. Yeah, so it's going to be, I know a lot of people are looking forward to seeing what we have to say on the show tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to it too, sort of, to be honest with you. Hopefully you don't spend like the whole show on it, but this is probably the most significant bug fixes and tuning that has ever come out. You know, I mean, it's not like huge, but there's been a few very well-known issues with the game that were resolved this week. So it makes me very happy. Now, me personally, my faith in the game has been restored to the point where I'm actually considering. I've actually spent quite a bit of coin already this morning, um, and I'm intending to spending a lot more. I've actually been holding on to gold in my Facebook account. Gold Facebook credits on my Facebook account. I have quite a bit there that I've been waiting to put into the game, and I may go ahead and do it. I may go ahead and just put it all in there. And I say that because, quite honestly, I feel like, my faith has been restored in the game, and I really feel like, now that we're going to get some good, accurate data, that maybe we can get KixEye to fix some of the issues. Hey, R. Pollock, that are really wrong with the game, like the cost times or the cost for the repair times and the build times is just ridiculous crazy. They've gotten to be so out of hand, and I'm really hoping now that we're going to actually get some really good data to I think folks at KixEye pertaining to the you know uh, usefulness of these fleets at their current uh, expense. I'm really hoping that things are going to get better. So I'm going to pick on these 50s, and then after that, I'm going to go get some 60s. Seems like it's kind of a little bit competitive, I think, for the 50s. There's still a lot of them on my map currently. So let's see here, more 50s. All right, then I'll go out and there's a nice big high 60. I'm going to bookmark that guy, 98.75. If I see anything bigger, then I'll get rid of that one. But I'm going to put my radiated cutthroat crew on here shortly. Oh, darn it, Papa Smurf saw it. See which way he's going. Oh, oh, sweet. I don't know what's on. It seemed like a lot of stuff just zooming in like crazy all of a sudden. Maybe he's a neighbor. He's in my sector, so I thought he was coming over here. Maybe he's coming over here to hit a base. All right, that's good. Sorry, I'm actually like having a Facebook conversation. I usually don't have Facebook up when I'm doing this, but I don't know. It's sometimes when you have a good conversation, you don't want to let it go. You know what I mean? Hey, Ragnar. Oh, isn't it though how crazy how many people are crying? And not only that, but it's like they're all justifying. I mean, there's people throwing out numbers like 70% to 80%, and I'm like, they're all just like justifying. It's like they all feel like they all have their finger on the pulse of the BP community, you know? And it's blowing my mind. It really is. But I'm liking this uranium though. I am liking it, liking it, liking it. And I'm trying to spend as much as I can right now too. But you know, the way I see it, quite honestly, is right now it's like the higher the number that people are using, as far as they're saying, as far as the number of cheaters, the more likely. Well, you know what? Let's just put it out there. Any justification they're putting out there just means that they were cheating. You know, in some manner or fashion. I mean, if they feel like they need to be able to justify it, then it's practically a confession. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, and me personally, I had no idea that it was so rampant. You know, um, I know this particular glitch repair has been reported by many people over the last few months. It's not new. It's been around quite a long time, and I know it's been around a really, really long time. And I'm glad that it's finally being taken care of. You know, it's a shame it's taken so long, but you know, I think it's finally gotten to be a priority with just so many other things going on. Hey, Battle Pirate Sharks. Well, there was a repair glitch that, well, there's a couple exploits, major exploits that were addressed this week. And one of them was a docking glitch that allowed people to instant repair. And so that was, if you look at the bug fixes and tuning this week, you'll see it there. Did I not just tell my? I guess I didn't. And so anyway, there was that one. Then there was the long ride home glitch, and that there was discovered to be that I guess if you had a dead fleet that was retreating home, it was attackable for the split moment that it was at a tower jump, getting ready to jump, where you can ninja fleets at the tower, and but apparently. People who tried to engage a dead fleet would force them to take the long ride home. So basically, the fleet would jump to their tower, closest to their home, and then drive all the way back to the tower that they just jumped from, and then jump back again. Ooh, let's see here. So there's like just a couple of major glitches that were addressed this week. So a lot of really, really happy people. Well, it's fixed, so I mean, if you have a bug or something that forcing you to lose your fleet, then you might want to just think about putting in a ticket and maybe seeing if you can get some gold back. I know they don't always do it, but now that that particular repair glitch has been addressed, you really can't just go straight in there, do a instant repair glitch anymore. Mm, yeah. Well, might not be a bad idea to learn how to stream like I am. Because all of my stuff is being archived, so all my gameplay is being archived, so I can always share with Kixeye. Basically, if you put in a long video like this and they just want time spots, so if you can give them a time slot, or you could actually use the Twitch software inside, they have a thing in there where you can do. They have a highlight software where you can go in there and highlight. So basically, you can share just a video segment of one of your streams. Yeah, and I know if you don't coin at all, I don't know if that describes you or not, but I know if you don't coin at all, it's really harder to get them to help you out and be sympathetic. All right, so there's that. I'm actually feeling pretty lucky because there's like nobody out here trying to ninja or anything like that. Yeah. I don't know how they decide what they're going to give people. I know we don't all get the same amount of coin, um, you know, uh, through experimentation. Because me and my wife, we both play. I spend quite a bit more than she does, a little bit more regularly than she does, and so it's like when we put in tickets for the exact same issue, I generally get a lot more than she does. I love R10 Hell Strikes. I actually had hit one of these things. I hit one of these things, and the splash off one of these 50s. You see how far apart the turrets are, but the splash was so great off of hitting the turret at the top that the splash actually would reach the turret all the way at the other corner. I mean, it was barely, but it reached it, and to me that was just impressive, impressive as can be. Okay, locator. 50s, 50s, 50s. See, I got a PM here. 292 North Tower. Let me just jump to the 292 North Tower real quick. I'll come back. Hey, Earth. Well, I'm looking for my dog because it smells like somebody farted. And I bet you it's my freaking dog. Bet he did a freaking drive-by. Gosh. Oh, I hear him. He's at the front door. What's going on, Earth? I just hitting some dredges, man, trying to get me some uranium. Kind of milking the system right now, and nobody is out here fighting for him, so I'm taking care of business. All right, the guy that wrote me said, it's a 62 to the left. It's got to be this one. Let me bring my, I don't know. Oh, let me see, relay move here. I don't know what he's going to be be battle. I don't know what he's going to be leaving me, so I don't know what fleet's going to be good. Guy offered to prep me some uranium, I dredge, so I'm like, I'll take it, man. I'm accustomed to taking handouts, man. I'm like, battle pirate panhandler is what I am. Some BP welfare. I'll take it. Yeah, I should probably check on see how much uranium I have real quick. I don't think I'm spending it fast enough. I'm currently at 132,000, so I'm not going to run out. I'm doing components, so each one of these component retrofits are a day, 24 hours. So somebody gave me some really good advice. I don't know who it was, but basically I'm replacing my coaxials with flax, and I'm retrofitting my flax. So that's what I'm working on right now at the moment. So hopefully he leaves me a building. If he leaves me a boat, I'm going to be hurting. Well, I got my subs out here, I guess. Nice. That'll work for me right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, that's even better. Sweet. Now he's just got a timeout. I'll take that. Mm. All right, let's see here. One, oops, one, not, let's go. Actually, you know what? It'd probably really be smart of me to just leave one of them behind. Just take one of them in. Yeah, I'm streaming. There's my chatters over here. I probably should have bought them both in. That thing's tough, huh? There's only 2 Infernos on there, though. But I think I still have cluster warheads on that, too. But I need to take that off of there. All right. I love 9,000. That was sweet. All right. So let's go back, see if I can find me another 50. All right. Yeah, not topped off a few times, but if I could top off once, it'd be awesome. But you know, I actually just did something I discovered I forgot that I even did. But there was like a week or so back, I forgot that I was like really full on uranium, and so what I did to make sure that I didn't go over was I went ahead and I bought that Forsaken Arena damage protection, and and it's basically been sitting there ever since. So I've got like damage protection of the Forsaken Arena just waiting on me. It's pretty sweet. I could probably top 50s. I don't know what my wife's doing. Some subs. Nice. Yeah, I could probably fill up just doing these 50s and stuff, and be honest with you, I mean, nobody's out here hitting even the 50s. It's blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. This is like free uranium, practically. Wonder how many of these things blew up, man. That's a dang shame. Yeah, Earth, I tend to share pretty much most of my gameplay. I know the last couple of days I haven't done any streaming. I did help a friend with some drag bases. I basically went in and prepped. I didn't prep like all of the sub towers out, is because what I would do then, because he's like a lower level friend of mine, but I would put a decoy sub in there. I'd go prep it out, and then I'd put a decoy sub in there and just run it in front of his boats for him. So basically, he was able to pretty much solo the whole drag base. Well, it wasn't solo, obviously, but he basically used some Maulers, well, as a Mauler with siege missiles on it and a couple of DNXs, and and with mortars, and he was able to kill the drag base that way. He still couldn't 100% it, you know, because we ended up running out of time, but he did pretty well. He was definitely very appreciative of all the uranium and the drag base blueprint, because he doesn't have them. I didn't realize that he didn't have any of them, you know. But it's like the last 2 nights I helped him hit one each night, and so now he has one drag base blueprint. But so I did that. I did hit some dredges last night. Yesterday. I hit some dredges yesterday. I didn't stream any of that. Last stream I did was Monday when I got my alliance points. And you know, that group that I had hit, they basically only peeked me. They peeked me back, but they didn't come back and hit me. They had, like, I guess one of their higher levels. It was a 75, peeked me with Nighthawks, but he didn't come back. And he looks like he hits bases, because to me he'd be worth 33 medals. Hey, what's up with that? Intrusive much? What the heck was that? That's something they need to fix right there. Freaking pop-ups when you're in the middle of a freaking battle. That crap's not cool. I'm going to highlight that and send it to Kixeye. What do you think? That was damage I shouldn't have had to take. Did it die? I didn't even feel like I got all the way around. That was weird. Alright. Oh, check it out. 292 North. I was just here. Kilted Pirate. How's it going, bud? I like how they're all coming together on one point. They don't always do that. Bum, bum, bum. Somebody else in my comms is one of my buddies, actually. He's just complained he was in a drag base, apparently, and the Forsaken mission pop up. he's he's fussing. Not quite doing all caps, but close. I can tell he feels like it. I haven't been feeling well the last couple of days either. I'm actually just trying to get over a sinus headache. Kind of had me laid up pretty much most of the day yesterday. Well, when work wasn't kicking my butt, because work was kicking my butt yesterday too. Mm. Alright, I should be safe right around here. So I'm good. Ow. Ouch, 1,600 pounds. I don't know what that turns into dollars. Probably about. Um, it sounds expensive though. $12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Well, none of the splash reached over here this time. First time I brought them out, though, they did. $1.50, huh? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I can't believe I'm actually getting all of the 50s this time around. Yeah. Somebody wrote me apparently a couple of minutes ago anyway. Oh, looks like they just wrote me. Said something about a 61 being prepped. Not by me. No raid for you this month. Yeah. You know, I just had my refrigerator went out, and actually the fridge didn't go out. It was just the ice maker, and apparently my fridge, which is only 3.5 years old, the ice maker was obsolete, and they don't make it anymore. So um, there was actually nothing they could replace it with. So the warranty, they ended up replacing my whole fridge, and they basically gave me all the money that I'd spent on the original, and to put towards a new fridge. So I could go buy less and get none of the difference back. But basically, if I didn't spend that whole thing, so pretty much it was either upgrade or lose all the dollars, or lose some of the dollars they were going to give me. And so needless to say, we opted to upgrade, and not a huge upgrade, but it's a different brand. It's our old fridge was an LG. This new one's a Samsung, and it's pretty much the same. It's got all the same kind of bells and whistles, but one of the drawers, it's a 4-door fridge, and the one of the doors is optional. It can either be a freezer or a or refrigerator, drink cooler or whatever, and it's got like a little computer screen in it too now. It's kind of crazy. Yes, ma'am. All right, now getting back out of the way. Let me just take my butt and pulling it right at that turret. That ought to work. See how far away I can get. All right. Kind of want to check my messages because apparently the guy said he prepped it but ran out of fleets to kill it. It was a 61 somewhere, so he's offering it to me, but I don't know how much prep he's got done to it. It's a good day, man. People giving me uranium, man. Giving me dredges. Makes me pretty happy. Yeah, well, my version of doing dredges is no coin. I spend nothing, but I'm just a tightwad. I That's my excuse. Spend no coin. See if he tells me what tower that was. I'll go back and peek it. La 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 la. Make sure there's no more 50s. No more 50s. All right, and it's still got nice 292 north. All right. So let's go back to 292 north and take a peek. Hey, you take care, Kilted Pirate. Go make some money, man. Yeah, I probably won't be on here then because my wife's telling me I got to get off the computer here in a few minutes. Let's see what this guy looks like. Oh, no boats. This could be doable. All right, so one, that'll work. My wife said my food is ready, ready, ready. Mm. like to see that splash do a little something something. Take that, man. That was awesome. Dang, it gave me 9,000 uranium too. Oof, gosh, that is so sweet. I'm like just rolling in the uranium right now. I'd like to go out and I haven't put my crew on yet, and I was planning on going out and hitting it something else a little bigger, and I still want to, but my wife says I got to get off, so I'm getting off. Guys, it was a pleasure. I'll probably be back on here shortly, after lunch maybe, and hopefully get me some more uranium and top off a bit more, and I'll chat with you then. Y'all take care.
The price is wrong, bitch.